What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are talking about my underwear. Who thought the day would ever come? I talk about my underwear on a YouTube video. I met the owner of GUNderWear at SHOT Show. Seemed like a nice dude, seemed like a unique product, so I figured might as well take a look at them and see what I think of them. He also did pass on a code for you boys and girls. It's TIB10 up on the screen, down in the you-know-where. If you want to get anything from GUNderWear website, it will save you 10%. Alright, so these are made from a polyester and spandex type material. I found them comfy, very stretchy, felt good. As far as waist, they're available for size 28 up to a size 48-inch waist. There's a left and a right hand model available depending on what side you want that pad to be on. For the appendix, we'll get into the pad here in just a second. There's also 3 different versions. The appendix one obviously has the pad in the front to cover up your firearm in the front here. Ken Hackathon would not approve of the appendix shorts. The 3 o'clock one on the side is going to be for inside and for outside the waistband carry. If you're an officer, if you carry an outside the waistband holster like a big Safari Land or something, that pad, the 3 o'clock pad, will help you for inside and outside the waistband. And there's also a 5 o'clock one. If you are a FUD, there's a 5 o'clock pad also. All right, before we talk about the pad itself and the comfort, because I think that's the most important thing, I do have to thank Natchez, of course. They are genuinely the biggest supporter of the Tiberious Gib channel. If it wasn't for them, there would be a lot of cool things that I do that I couldn't do. So thank you very much. There's a link down where they're always having great deals on all the cool guy outdoor accessories like reloading, hunting, camping, fishing stuff. They sell a whole bunch of stuff. Click around, play around, do me that favor. I appreciate it. Now let's talk about the pad. On the underwear, the pad itself is good size. It's big enough to cover an entire Glock 19. It is a fairly thick pad. I don't think it's too thick. Like when you first put them on, you feel it. When you first sit down, you definitely feel it as well. Probably not a good idea if you wear skinny jeans, but I waited like an hour or so the first time I put them on, and then after that, I didn't feel it. I forgot they were there. They didn't bother me or anything like that. Now they are designed for you to wear them up a little bit higher than normal traditional underwear. Not this high, just like an inch or two higher. The reason they're designed that way is it allows you to cover the entire firearm, including the grip, so everything has that pad behind it, supporting it as comfortable as possible. Speaking of comfort, now this is going to be subjective based on your body type and how comfortable you find it to carry a firearm. When I shared these on social media, few people thought it was dumb and said, carrying a gun's not uncomfortable, just carry properly, get a good belt. And maybe that's true for them. And then a lot of people said, oh, it's so uncomfortable to carry a gun, I want to try a set of those to see if it helps. So I think it depends on the body type and the person, and everyone's different and what you can tolerate. For me, standing up, it wasn't a big deal. I don't carry a huge gun. I carry a Shadow System CR920P. So standing up, that gun doesn't really bug me or dig into me. So the pad helped a little bit, but it wasn't anything drastic. Now sitting down is when I felt a much significant difference with the pad. The pad was a lot more comfortable, whether that be in my car or sitting over here at my desk. The pad made a very big difference when I was sitting down and that gun was not digging into me as much. Now the only thing these do not have that traditional underwear has, there's no hole here in the front for your pee-pee, just so you know to peek out. That hole is not there. What a weird review. Price. These normally cost $45. They're on sale right now for $35. I have no idea how long that sale is going to last, so don't at me in the comments and get mad if that sale's over. Now that price is before the 10% off code. TIB10 gives you another 10% off. Let's talk about testing. So I've had these for about a little over a month. I've worn them about a dozen times. Now I don't normally carry when I'm sitting at my desk or in the car. I usually take my gun off because I work from home. But I did. I carried for several hours during the day. I wore them out and about at night and on the weekend when I wasn't working as well. I brought it to the range 2 or 3 times as well. Drew from the holster. I wanted to make sure that pad didn't mess with, I didn't think it would, but I wanted to make sure it didn't mess with drawing or reholstering or anything like that. So through all of the testing, no problems, no issues. I have a couple pros I want to tell you real quick, and then a couple, not really cons, more just heads up and things I want to talk about before you go. Then you can subscribe and leave, but not until I'm done. All right, the pros. Let's see what I have because I forgot. The undies are comfortable. Comfortable, good quality, stretchy, they feel good. The pad definitely helps, which is, again, it's going to be dictated by your body type, but I found them very helpful, especially when I was sitting down. It's very smart of them, obviously, to have appendix 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and I like how the 3 o'clock works inside and outside the waistband. I wouldn't have thought of that, especially if an officer carrying. So those are the pros, and the price isn't bad for what seems to be a good set of underwear with the pad. I don't think that, especially now that they're on sale. The 3 things I want to make sure you understand. 1, without having that hole in the front, like a lot of underwear have, and you're carrying a firearm, you're going to need to take the firearm off and drop trow to go to the bathroom. So you're going to need a private bathroom, or you're going to go in the pooping stall, whatever. Just plan accordingly if you do that. Second, obviously we can't talk about the long-term durability. I always like to mention that with sewn goods. If you're watching this video months or years later and you want to check in, I like these. I'll continue to wear them. And if you want to check in on the long-term durability, you can. I can't speak of that now. The other thought I had is going to be in the summer. Right now here in Rhode Island, it's still like 40 degrees, unfortunately. I can't wait till it gets up over at least 60 or 70. But what are these going to be like in the summer? I have no idea. Now, the owner is from Louisiana. He said they were designed with hot summers in mind, and they don't create more of a hot spot than just the firearm alone. I find that hard to believe. I think it's going to create a little hot spot. The question is it going to be annoying? Is it not going to be a big deal? I have no idea, and I'm not going to guess until I test them and figure it out. So, once again, if you want to check back with me in July and August or in the future, I'll be sure to wear them, let you know. We'll go for there. That is all I have for you. I said it a few times, but there's that discount code in the link down in the video description if you want to try them out. There's also a link to Natchez. There's also a link to this awesome Ungovernable shirt. What a great shirt. TriStar Trading has so many awesome designs. There's links to everything down below. And yeah, most important, please subscribe to the channel. If you think I deserve it, click the like button, click the subscribe button. It truly helps. I truly appreciate it. When I hit 49,000 subs, we're doing a huge giveaway. I will pick the winner when I hit 50,000 subs, so click that button. I appreciate it. Santa says he'll buy you a pair of GUNderWear for Christmas if you subscribe to the channel. See you guys later.